Alright, so in this video, I'm going to solve the equation 3 to the power of x plus 3 to the power of x is equal to 12. So, my only variable in this equation is x, so that's the variable I'm going to be solving for. And now for my solution. So I have 3 to the power of x plus 3 to the power of x is equal to 12. And what I'm first going to do is factor out 3 to the power of x. So I get 3 to the power of x times 1 plus 1 is equal to 12. Now 1 plus 1 is 2, so I get 3 to the power of x times 2 is equal to 12. So from here, we want to isolate x. And to do that, we have to get rid of this times 2 by dividing both sides by 2. So now these two cancel out. And I'm left with 3 to the power of x is equal to 12 divided by 2, which is 6. So now I have basically another equation from this much larger equation. So this is much more simplified. I have 3 to the power of x is equal to 6. So to solve this, well, we know that x is going to be a decimal because 3 to the power of 1 is 3 and 3 to the power of 2 is 9. So x is going to be somewhere in between 1 and 2. So we want to find the exact value of x. So how are we going to do that? Well, I'm going to first start by taking the log on both sides. So I get log 3 to the power of x is equal to log 6. And from here, if I have something in the form log a to the power of b, I can move this exponent b to the front. So this turns into b times log a. So I have log 3 to the power of x, and I can move x to the front. So I get x times log 3 is equal to log 6. Now I'm going to divide both sides by log 3 because again we want to isolate x. So by doing this, these two cancel out and I get x is equal to log 6 over log 3. Now what I'm going to do is rewrite log 6 as log of 3 times 2. So I have log 3 times 2 over log 3. And if I have something in the form log of a times b, this is equal to log a plus log b. So log of 3 times 2 is equal to log of 3 plus log of 2, and I have this over log of 3. So now this turns into log of 3 over log 3 plus log of 2 over log 3. And now these two cancel out, so I get x is equal to 1 plus log of 2 over log of 3. Now, log of 2 is equal to 0.301, and log of 3 is equal to 0.4771. So I get x is equal to 1 plus 0.301 over 0.4771. And 0.301 over 0.4771 is 0.6309. So I have x is equal to 1 plus 0.6309, which is equal to 1.6309. So this is my solution. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to solve the equation x to the power of x to the power of 5 is equal to 100. So to solve this equation, I'm going to first start by taking the power of 5 on both sides. Now I can use the property a to the power of m to the power of n is equal to a to the power of n to the power of m on x to the power of x to the power of 5 to the power of 5. We can think of x to the power of 5 as m and 5 as n, so I can switch the places of these two. So now I get x to the power of 5 to the power of x to the power of 5 is equal to 100 to the power of 5. Now, 100, I'm going to rewrite that as 10 squared. So now I have 10 squared to the power of 5. And another property of exponents is that if I have something in the form a to the power of m to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of m times n. So 10 to the power of 2 to the power of 5 is going to equal 10 to the power of 2 times 5, which is 10 to the power of 10. And now my final property of exponents that I'm going to use for this video is that if I have something in the form a to the power of a is equal to b to the power of b, this means that a is equal to b. So in this case, x to the power of 5 is equal to 10. Now to solve this, we need to get rid of this power of 5 by taking the fifth root on both sides. So the fifth root of x to the power of 5 is x. So I get x is equal to the fifth root of 10. This is my solution. Please make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and share this to your friends. Thank you.